It is your Classic Metal Show right here on the ClassicMetalShow.com. That was a band called Johnny Lima or Lima. I'm not really sure.
I think probably we'll go with Lima.
Lima, Johnny Lima. Kind of has like a Poison slash Killer Dwarf slash Y&T slash... It's got like a whole mix of different influences there for sure.
Yeah. Tell me the truth. It's kind of fun hearing all this stuff and like learning new shit, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I mean, when I heard that, I thought Summertime Girls at first.
Yeah.
But then it sounded like Killer Dwarfs.
Yeah.
You know, and then it sounded kind of Poisonish.
Mm-hmm.
But it was definitely different. And then, of course, before that, we heard Dokken with Little Girl.
Yeah, nice of Don to kick in on the the Classic Metal Show.
Boy, that was something, huh?
Well, geez, what did we learn today?
Holy shit, when Don gets rolling.
Wow, guess him and Vince Neil don't get along, huh?
He's never really cared for Vince. I can
really?
I could tell you that from years ago.
You're kidding. I would have never guessed.
Yeah. But, boy, you know, having Don on the show for about an hour there.
Yeah.
Gives people a little peek as to the riotous conversation that goes on when, you know, you always say, oh, you're going hanging out with Don again. That's the reason why, is because, you know, when we're hanging out either before or after a gig or whatever and just shooting the shit, that's how it is.
Yeah, Don is fun, man. He's a fun guy to be around.
I mean, we're talking hours of just shooting the shit and cracking up and him telling stories and just...
Between him and Mick, it's you don't stop laughing.
No, of course not.
It's always fun.
And then you mix in a few Jack and Cokes on top of that, it just makes it even better.
Yep, it is definitely fun hanging with those guys.
So, so for those of you who listen to this show and say, oh, Neely's out seeing Dokken again. Well, that's how it is.
Who cares what they think?
Oh, I don't. It's not that I care. It's just, you know, I sometimes see those comments. Oh, Neely at a Dokken show? Gee, what a surprise.
It's not very metal to like Dokken.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
But I just thought that was kind of funny when he said, and thanks for staying with me and sticking with me and keeping all the yahoos off of me all the time. Always having my back and keeping all the yahoos off of me.
Right. Did you get the song?
I did.
Okay, good.
I have it. For those of you who stuck around,
yeah,
you're going to get to hear the new Dokken at the end of the show. We'll close the show with it.
Yeah. Somebody already complained. I don't know if you knew this or not, but I went live on Facebook during that interview for the whole interview, which is not very, to me, is boring as shit. It's staring at me, fucking waiting while you two talked, basically. But I went live with it, and as soon as I clicked off right at the end of it. First comment in there, what the fuck? Where's the song? No, we're not playing the songs we're not making the songs available.
Yeah.
Listen on the show. Then you can hear the song.
Yeah, you'll get to hear the song at the end of the show tonight, which is only a half hour away.
Right. But yeah, I think maybe if you have time during the week, I think we're going to try the dual camera.
Okay.
I think I've done a couple of this interview, and I did the Roland Grappow interview from Halloween fame. Now he's a master plan. I did that one with video to where I've got a handle on it now. And I think we're ready to maybe give it a shot here for like a segment or two or the whole show. I don't know.
Okay.
We'll have to see. But I don't know what the appeal is to that, but people seem to want it.
Right.
Yeah, dude, we did that little hit with Don. What did it? 1,000 people it reached.
Really?
Yeah. And it was unannounced and just fucking us being silly.
Okay.
And it already has like 1,000 views or something. It's like, yeah, I guess we probably need to have the video element.
Well, there you are.
So, Coming soon, friends. Yeah, 1,069 people reached, 421 views. But it was completely unannounced.
Right. Well, I think that's just going to be an added component to the show.
Yep. Something new.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I got one more subject we can cover before we cut out and play the new Dockin' Man.
Oh, you guys always play fucking Dockin'.
So funny. I love it.
It's not very metal, you faggots.
Yeah.
I want to hear some anal cunt. Keep it real. Waco Jesus, you fucks. Shut up.
Nice. All right.
Okay.
One last story here, and we'll cut out.
All right.
The CMS would not be complete without getting into the racial stuff.
Of course not. Do you have a Confederate flag story?
No, I do not.
What the hell, dude? We had the Charlottesville or whatever today.
Yeah, but we talked about that at the beginning.
Yeah. All right, so we got our Confederate flag for the week.
We did.
All right.
According to Teen Vogue, white people aren't allowed to post GIFs of black people.
What? Why would that be?
We're not allowed.
Look at Carolina Cookie Burner. Fire up the end drives.
There you go.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
We're not allowed.
Not allowed to what?
To post GIFs. GIFs.
GIFs, yeah.
Of black people.
Why is that? I can't wait to hear the reasoning.
All right.
From Teen Vogue that taught fucking 10-year-olds how to fuck in the ass.
Exactly.
That's good.
Talk about anal cunt.
Yeah.
In a column published by Teen Vogue on Wednesday, a writer argues that if you are white and share a GIF of a black person,
yes,
you are
racist.
Exactly.
Of course you are.
Lauren Michelle Jackson, of course, you know she's black because she's got 3 names.
Oh, I thought white woman with the Lauren name.
Yeah, well, you got to have 3 names if you're black all the time.
You can have white names as long as there's 3. It still translates to black.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Lauren Michelle Jackson.
Because those are white names, aren't they?
Well, Jackson, you had Michael Jackson.
Yeah, well, the Jackson part, but the Lauren Michelle, those are predominantly white names,
yeah, but
aren't
Michelle
they?
is spelled Michele.
Oh, with 1 L.
Yeah.
Well, now it's in vogue for black women, too, with Michelle Obama.
Right.
Okay.
Calls the act of sharing a reaction GIF of a black person. Drumroll, please. No. Drumroll, please. This is a new one. Digital blackface.
Digital blackface.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
What's her name? Lauren Michelle?
Yeah, Lauren Michelle Jackson.
Cunt.
Digital blackface does not describe intent, but an act. The act of inhibiting a black persona, or inhabiting a black persona, she writes, employing digital technology to co-op a perceived cash or black cool. 2 involves placating blackness in a minstrel-like tradition.
Shut up. With your fucking overly thought-out wording. Shut the fuck up.
Minstrel-like.
Minstrel-like. Fuck off. Look at Nathan with his digital blackface.
I see that.
Jesus, nice eyes.
Yeah.
Wow.
The minstrel-like tradition she's referring to stems particularly from vaudeville days when mostly white actors, but sometimes also black actors, would paint themselves in makeup to resemble an African American and often portray such characters in an exaggerated or ridiculous manner.
Okay.
What is that? Carolina's got in there?
It's Trump.
That's the black Trump?
Yeah, that's Darnell Trump, I guess.
Darnell. All right. Yeah, so let's see here. In the early 19th century, particularly, blackface was as common of a theater trope, but gradually disappeared as Americans' racial attitudes shifted and portrayal became seen as uncharitable caricature.
Okay, so what? So posting a picture of a black person with movement is that?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
I know. Hypersensitive. Can you say hypersensitive?
No, I could say that she is a fucking racist cunt.
Right.
That's what I could say, looking for yet another reason to demonize what she is not.
Right.
Fuck off.
Unfortunately, black people and black images are thus relied upon to perform a huge amount of emotional labor online on behalf of non-black users.
Really? And we don't, and no white guys don't post white gifs as well, right?
No, well, see, you're allowed to do that.
How about, I fucking hope that she has a fucking stroke. It is my sincere hope that she has a stroke where her fingers can't work a keyboard anymore. What a fucking jizz bag this chick sounds like.
Yep.
Holy shit.
We are your sass, your nonchalance, your fury, your delight, your annoyance, your happy dance, your diva, your shade, your yes moments, the weight of reaction jiffing, period, rests on our shoulders.
Shut up.
Intertwine that proliferation of our images with other ones we're as likely to see, death looped over and over, and the internet becomes an exhausting experience. If you find yourself always reaching for a blackface to release your inner sass, your inner sass monster.
Yeah.
Maybe consider going the extra country mile and pick this nice Taylor Swift gif instead.
Okay, this is like a thing. Is this really a thing, or is this some fucking twat inventing a thing?
It's inventing a thing.
Because I've never once heard of... It would be one thing if this was like sort of like a habit that's being... Not that I'm giving this any credence at all. I'm not. But if we had been hearing about this growing as a movement or something that's offending people or something...
Right.
Maybe. But this is the first ever fucking time we're hearing about this.
Right.
Fuck this chick. Who the fuck is she?
Well, the thing is, there is such a strong movement out there to try to sanitize the entire world of anything offensive. Anything.
In this country only.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah, because it ain't well, it's not happening anywhere else.
We have to sanitize the internet. We have to sanitize television. We have to sanitize radio. We have to sanitize YouTube. Anything, there's any kind of a outlet of any kind that gets any kind of mass attention, be it Facebook or any kind of social media, we have to try to sanitize that.
Yeah. Do you think, just because we also had the ass fucking for preteens or whatever 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago or whatever, you think Teen Vogue is just like fucking dying? So they're writing,
yeah, absolutely. I mean, who's buying Teen Vogue?
I don't know, but it just seems like now all of a sudden they're looking for straight shock value. Who's even heard of Teen Vogue before the fucking month ago? I mean, knew it was there, but when was the last time you heard anything about Teen fucking Vogue? Now all of a sudden they're the shockmeisters. Fuck off. Ugh. Why do you bring these shows to these topics to the show?
Just because of this.
All right, look at that game. Jesus God. Are you serious?
Where did that come from?
That's a real game.
Really?
Well, it's got to be. I mean, look at the box.
I see that. It looks like a vintage box.
My goodness, I'm surprised you don't own that.
What are you trying to say about me?
Put that next to your lawn jockey.
5 little nigger boys.
Jesus.
Well, that's what it says on the box.
Well, you didn't need to read it.
I'm not the only one seeing it.
Yeah, but 6 years from now, no one will be seeing it.
Yeah. Let's scrub that out of the chat room immediately.
Yeah, pal.
Yeah, man.
Teen Vogue doesn't like you posting that game up.
Yeah. Would that be considered a GIF?
No, I think that's just a JPEG.
Yeah, it's just an image.
That's next on the list. Racist JPEGs. That's fucking brutal, though. Jesus Christ. What's with that long gun, too?
Yeah.
Wow. All right, I'm going to officially say that might be the most racist thing ever to hit this chat room.
Well, you gotta admit that our fans are very industrious and topping themselves week to week.
And by industrious, you mean extremely racist?
No,
yes.
No, they work hard to try to top their best.
My God.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to see anybody's end drive. I really don't.
I think that game, that JPEG of that game,
mm-hmm.
I think that would probably be the cover photo of my end drive.
End drive the movie? And that'd be the first clip?
Exactly. All right, well, getting back to the story.
Okay,
being looped in a GIF is not exhausting, as it is literally requires zero effort. The argument that the white people don't have to react as hard because they can just conscript black people into doing the work for them by way of GIFs is completely untethered to reality. Remember, GIFs are a computer pixel.
Yeah, but normally it's usually just a 2-second clip of some actual movement.
Right. Accusing someone of making fun of African Americans by donning blackface is a serious thing indeed, which is why throwing that term around casually is problematic.
Is it a serious thing, or is it serious to her?
Well, it's, some people say, "Oh man, that's really pushing the edge, man."
That can't be a real Newsweek article, can it?
Look at that. Look at Kendall. Holy shit.
What the hell?
That's Don thanking me for keeping the yahoos off of him. Holy shit, is that funny?
What the hell happened this last half hour? Jesus fucking Christ. Show went off there. Don fucking riled us up. Now it's all off the
Look at that. That's a funny photo.
As opposed to the non-funny one from Nathan in Kentucky below it? Jesus Christ. The fuck is that? That looks like a fish.
No, it looks like Jesse Jackson.
Stop.
Tell me that doesn't look like Jesse Jackson.
Looks like, sort of, except for the eyes are almost on the side of his head looking sideways.
Right.
Jesus. All right, what is that below it? Jesus, AOR rocks. What the hell is that?
That's Michelle Obama being the cloven-hoofed animal that she is.
What are those called? A minotaur?
It's a minotaur.
Is that what it is? A minotaur?
That's a Michelle-atar. Boy, somebody did crack open the end drive.
My God, crack it open. You kidding me? I don't think they had a C drive or a D or anything. I think their computer goes straight to N.
Right.
Holy cow.
That's their main drive.
Yeah, it is. It sure is. Especially AOR rocks. What the fuck? What is that supposed to be?
Wow, that's something else. All right.
I can't even. I have to get off this fucking chat room now. What in the hell is that?
I'm surprised that we have as many people in the chat room tonight. I would thought that they were over in Charlottesville tonight.
Yeah. Just burning the place down.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Maybe Charlottesville's over and then they came here after.
Yeah, this was the after party.
All right, AOR Rocks. Now, Jesus. That's not very nice at all.
I have never seen any of this stuff before in my life. I don't know where these guys get this stuff.
What in the hell?
Oh shit. All right.
All right.
When people share a GIF of a black person, they're not painting themselves with blackface makeup to perpetuate a stereotype or bar people entry from a theater or even a public life. Often they're not stereotyping, given the posting a GIF is by nature an expression of a shared humanity.
So?
Sharing a GIF of someone made up in blackface is one thing, but sharing a GIF of a black person is not the same at all. And to say that white people should stick to sharing images only of white people is the very least tribalistic and separatists.
So is she for it or against that?
Well, the author seems to be arguing against that person's idea that white people should never be able to share a black GIF.
Mm-hmm.
And this person is arguing, saying, you know, what you're doing is you're trying to segregate, which is what you're totally against. You're always saying, oh, it's wrong, it's bad, but then in this instance, it's perfectly okay to be segregating or being a separatist.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, well, we want only the things that benefit us the most.
Right.
We want all the benefits and none of the obligations.
All right, Cookie Burner. That's over the line. That's really over the line.
Is there a line?
That crosses my line.
Right.
Look at that picture.
I see that.
What the fuck? Modern welfare too? Really?
I don't know where our fans come up with this stuff.
And what is this guy trying to ride a skateboard on a fucking...
Yeah, riding it on a treadmill.
Treadmill? As dumb as this is, it has no fucking logic at all. I can't stop laughing at all.
It's funny.
I'm just watching like, what the fuck? Just waiting for the next picture to be even worse than the last one.
I guess these are all GIFs that we're not supposed to be allowed to post.
Apparently our audience doesn't agree with Teen Vogue.
I don't think so. They're not on the Teen Vogue bandwagon at all.
No, they're not feeling Teen Vogue, I guess.
Not at all. Hail and Kill caller, you're on the air.
Boys, Aussie Ace, how are you? I just walked in the door and I thought, is it a recording? Is it live? What's happening?
Why is everybody concerned about a pre-record or being it live?
It's a recording tonight.
Hey, I'm not concerned about the pre-record. I mean, I know you've had a lot of issues with this music drama or whatever, but like Chris says on that ad, he'd rather we don't play any music, and that's what I like.
Right. Well, Ozzy,
So how you going?
Ozzy, you should be happy to know that your Perfect 7, a new 4X shirt, and 4 CMS hats should be arriving at your humble abode sometime this week.
Oh, beautiful. Appreciate that.
I couldn't believe the shipping charges, though.
I know. It's completely ridiculous as well. When I sent to the US, I can't believe it either. What are they doing?
I sent you 2 canisters of 600 grams of Perfect 7, 4 CMS hats, and a shirt. $70 to ship it.
Holy fuck!
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
But what, you need any extra cash?
No, it all came out even, but I used your full 200, so you should get that this week.
Excellent. And what? How long will 2 canisters last?
About 4 months.
Okay, that's cool. All right, excellent. So, hey guys, just one little thing. When I'm playing, have you noticed on the downloads that halfway through, when you're listening to them, they mix with like something else is playing?
No.
Okay, and there's one there that I listened to, and there was maybe 10 minutes of Views Guys, and the rest was like blank for 350 minutes, and I'm like, no. And I literally listened to all that and going, oh no. So it was blank as well. But I waited, but there was nothing else after 300 odd minutes.
All right. Well, I think whatever the technical issue was there was just on your end only. I'm going to call it operator error.
No, I can play you the download. It's which episode it is and at what point.
All right.
And it crosses over with boys in some boy band, and you can hear yous in the background, and then this takes focus. So there's 2 going, and it's. I just thought if you have heard that, that's all.
Well, I'm having a hard time here listening to what you're saying because I'm watching a black man bounce off a girl's chubby black ass.
Jesus Christ. I don't even want to look now. Jesus.
Well, that's funny you say that. I took 2 of the boys from Korea last night to the first ever strip club.
You were in Korea?
No, 2 of my Korean students I took to their first ever strip club.
Well, how are you involved with students from Korea?
I just homestay. They come and stay for 4 weeks and then they leave.
They stay at your place?
Yeah, they stay at my joint. I cook them food and whatever. They're barely home most of the time because they're out.
And what do you? No
dramas.
And what do you get out of the deal?
Well, I get paid weekly for them, and it's all tax-free.
Do you teach them how to smoke heavily so they're breathing hard like you?
They did last night after the African lady came up to them in the strip club.
The African lady? Was she actually from
Africa?
Oh,
yeah, there's 2 regular ones there, and when I generally take them there, I go, hurry up, boys, if you don't pick one out, see that one over there, you're going to Africa. And they're like, oh, no, Africa, And last night, she walked up to the pair of them, and she had 2 coconuts up top and 2 watermelons down there. It was nearly the size of both of them, and they were like, oh, no, thank you. And I said, boys, hurry up and pick one, or we're going to Africa. See, because it's only $5 lap dances. Cheaper than a Happy Meal.
Right. Who pays for that? Who pays for the lap dances? They have money for that?
Yeah. I shouted them in. It was $10 to get in, and I say to them, just bring some $5 notes with you. That's all.
Right. So basically, they come there as what? They're exchange students?
No, they're not exchange students. They're just here to learn English. So they spend only 4 hours at the university, and what I find is it's mainly, I suppose, the parents pay for them to come here. So there's ones I've had here who I can tell a little bit poorer if you want, and some that obviously their parents are quite rich and whatever, and they send them here, and yeah, they only do 4 hours a day from 8 till 12 at the uni. Then they spend all the time off, like sightseeing, Brisbane, what have you. And generally they come about 30 in a class, 6 guys and about 24 girls. So they get put in the little group. So I always have, say, 8 birds here stay and that when we have a barbecue and things. So it's good fun.
So they just come there to learn English?
Yep.
So they come from Korea to learn English, and they stay at your place?
Yep.
And then you take them to a strip club and threaten them with a black woman?
Jesus.
Is that what goes on over there?
Well, no, because I'm trying. Well, okay. One of the boys that's staying with me, he didn't go because another friend went. And I said to him, "Why are you not going?" He said, "No, I'm not going." I said, "I want a good reason on why you're not going."
And he said he was gay.
No, listen, I tell you, because apparently they both got girlfriends, and I said to him, "I want a good reason." He goes, "I won't allow a dirty girl with germs or something to touch me." And I said, "Who said anything about touching? You can go there, have a look, have a beer, no touching." And boom, still didn't want to go.
Mm-hmm.
So this girlfriend he's texting every minute of the day could be a guy.
His name is Phil.
I'm cracking.
I don't know. I played him that little clip there where Chris discusses the title of his book, in Korean.
Yeah.
And he mentions that ippy chippy wah wah whatever.
Imi shimi pekpochida.
Yeah, that's it. They didn't know that immediately off the bat. But one thing they do hate is they really hate Japanese people.
Oh, yes, they do.
Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, no, all good. Yeah, it's fine. They don't really hassle me. It's free money, really, and, yeah.
All right. Anything else there, Ozzy? Did you call for any particular reason?
Oh, hey, I can't find the episode of the one where Stanley's doing the cold gin thing, and each year he sort of didn't change over so many years.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking
about. I don't know what that's called.
I have that on a clip, Ozzy. I will email that to you.
All right, excellent, cool. Also, I am confirmed I'm going on the KISS cruise and that, so I'll actually be in the States in about 85 days. So
counting it down, you'll have your perfect 7, and you'll have everything in order.
Oh, absolutely. Well, these guys from because Steel Panther are on there, and did you check your mailbox?
Not recently, no.
So you didn't check that last gift I sent, and now another one that's coming?
No, Ozzy, I haven't, but I will do that this week.
Or what's his name said, the Hate Thayer guy, what's his name? He said they're in the closet already.
Oh, we got to go now.
Sorry, Chris.
All right,
I better go.
All right, Ozzy, you should get your box this week.
Okay. Oh, I meant to ask you, did you ever ask Trunk about why he didn't know about that OU812 thing?
I did not see Eddie at the Loudon Lima. He wasn't there when I was there.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, Dan, I've got to go. So, hail and kill. Fuck you, pal. Hands up!
There goes Ozzy.
Jeez, oh, man.
He's full of energy.
He's never going to stop.
Yeah, it's Sunday afternoon over there, so he's all full of piss and vinegar over there.
Yeah, well, it's 3 a.m. here. Let's roll.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Stockton song.
Yeah. Well, we want to thank everybody who's tuned in tonight after our week away.
Yes.
And it was fun, and thank everybody who's tuned in and yada, yada, yada. I want to thank our good friend Don Dokken for calling in and entertaining us for an hour.
Yeah, no kidding. Wow.
Yeah. So we will get those podcasts up this week, new stuff to listen to and all that. And Don sent over a song. He sent me 5 emails since then. And I need this feedback because your friend Don Dokken would like to know. He says, I'll take the beating for you playing the new song, but fuck it. It's on me, and it's a great classic-sounding Dawkins song. I'll be interested to see what people have to say about the track. So we got the world premiere. I suspect you'll get a lot of feedback after playing the new track, so hype it up for the close of your show. My gift for being a true friend after all these years.
There you go. Cool.
So you guys are going to get to hear something that nobody is going to get to hear until it's released officially.
Yeah, which probably not even for another month or so.
Yeah.
Right?
So if you're listening tonight, it's not going to be part of the rebroadcast or anything. Nope. So this is your only chance to hear it.
Yep.
So I'm hyping it up. Give me some feedback, request at the Classic Metal Show, and I will send it all over to Don and all that fun shit.
All right.
And Chris wants to go to bed so he can watch some Pablo Escobar.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, El Chapo.
El Chapo.
Exactly. So, all right, we're going to get out of here. Appreciate everybody who's tuned in. We'll be back next Saturday. We'll do it all over again and all that fun shit. So have a safe and enjoyable week. So this is Neely along with my very good friend
Chris Agan.
And we are gone.
Bye, kids.